Good afternoon, guys. This is Dan from Box Press Radio. Today, I'm going to bring you a review of the Heritage 1492 Nicaraguan version of the cigar. It is a Habano wrapper, Ecuadorian Habano. It has Nicaraguan binder and filler. This cigar is going to be semi-full bodied. You're going to have medium to full flavor out of this cigar, and you're going to get somewhere in the range of around an hour and a half to 2 hours if you smoke this correctly. This is the box press Toro size. As you can see, we have a square shape to it. It's not a traditional box press where you just kind of get a flattened round cigar. This is actually a box shape. You're going to get a rectangle with a rounded cap on it there that I've cut with just a regular guillotine cutter. So let's go ahead and light this up and give it a shot. Hopefully my lighter actually works for us today. So it looks like we have success with the lighter, which is always a good thing. This is it's a really good smoke if you're one of those guys that likes to smoke padrones and olivas, things like that. Full flavor. If you want, if you want to reach for something where you're going to get a little bit of pepper, you're going to get some earthiness, you're going to get a few of those hay notes. You want like that barnyard kind of essence out of a cigar. This is really going to be perfect for you. You're going to get some of that black pepper flavor. You're going to get some of that earthiness that you're looking for, and it's really a great cigar. The construction on these is phenomenal. I've smoked probably a half dozen of them at this point, and I've never had a single construction issue. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm going to go ahead and smoke through this a little bit, and I'll be right back and tell you how things are going when I'm about a quarter through this guy. Alright guys, and I'm back. I've been working on this guy. It's a little bit windy out here today, so we're getting a little bit of uneven burn. It's actually the first time I've seen that even in the wind. I've smoked a couple of these while driving, and I really haven't even had issues with that, but I mean, this is going to self-correct. I'm not going to need to touch this cigar up any. And especially for a double box press is what I would actually call this. Whether or not that's technically correct, it is technically double box press because they press it twice. This is a great smoke. I'm getting a lot of the pepperiness out of this. This is my first cigar today. It's about noon, and sitting outside. It's about 80 degrees, cloudy, overcast, a little windy. We got thunderstorms coming in, but this is a fantastic smoke. This is distributed by Global Marketing Distribution. It's a new distributor in the cigar industry. They were at IPCPR in 2014, be there again this year. Really fantastic smokes. This and the Euphoria are two of my favorite cigars this year. I'm really super impressed with them. We've been talking about them a lot on the podcast, which be sure to listen to that. Head over to boxpressradio.com and you can find links to all the places to listen to Box Press Radio over there. We're going to be smoking a lot of the Global Marketing Distribution cigars, or GMD is what I'll probably be calling them going forward here. But yeah, really great draw on these cigars. Just super impressed. I've never had an issue with a draw on one of these after maybe a dozen from GMD. Really just good solid quality control. Some of these cigars are actually rolled in the Oliva factory, so you know you're getting well-made products. These guys really know what they're doing. They really love their product, and I'm super impressed with it. So even after running my mouth for 2 minutes, there's no issue keeping this cigar burning. I've easily smoked these Toros for over 2 hours. If you're distracted, you're doing something, and it kind of keeps you busy, keeps you from constantly just puffing away on the cigar and just burning your way through it, which is ideal. And even when I have on occasion smoked through some like the Perfecto Euphorias, those I smoke way too quickly because I really enjoy them, and I tend to smoke stuff I really love way too quick. I've not had any issues with it burning too hot. I haven't gotten to the point where like, oh, the cigar's so hot I can't hold on to it, or the smoke's burning your tongue. I haven't had any of those issues with these cigars. So really well made stuff. I'll let you guys take a better look at it here and see what you think of that. But these are really just incredible cigars. Just super well made and very, very flavorful. I mean, they're interesting. You're getting a different puff every time. Um, if you've smoked the Señorial by Jose Blanco over at Las Cumbres Tobacco, the Euphoria is actually similar in that you're going to get a lot of different spices and flavors with every puff that you take. The Heritage is going to be a little less complex, but a lot more peppery and full flavored. And you are going to get some of that complexity, just not to the extent that you would with a Señorial. But to get anywhere near that level of complexity, I feel like they've really, really nailed their blend. And I would really encourage you guys to ask for these. You're not going to be able to order them online right now. You're going to have to ask your tobacconist for them. And they're always welcome to reach out to us at Box Press Radio. We can get that hookup. One of the things we love to do on the show is get retailers hooked up with vendors, because that means that our listeners, our friends, you know, they're able to go out and buy the product, and it supports your local tobacconist, which is something we all need to do. So I'm going to keep going on this cigar, and we'll be back in a few minutes and tell you guys what I think of the final third of the cigar. What's up, guys? I just wanted to take a second here. I'm not quite to the final third of the cigar, but the ash on this stick is just looking so nice outside here today. It's not a perfect ash. I do have another one. I'll post some pictures on Facebook of a Perfecto I smoked that went almost all the way up to the band, but really, really impressed with the construction on this stick, and I wanted to just showcase that to you guys a little bit here and show you, you know, how perfect these burn. Just keeping super cool. There's a constant breeze out here today. I really just can't say enough on how impressed I am with the construction on these. You know, people are always going to be you know, varied in their tastes and whether or not they like the flavors, but we can all agree that construction is something that we can review consistently and tell people whether or not you're getting a really, really solid product. And with these cigars, whether or not you enjoy the flavor, you're going to enjoy the construction, and you can at the very least recommend that to your friends. So we'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'll let you guys know how it's going as far as burn and construction and flavor. We're starting to get a little bit of changes in the flavor profile here in the second third. We're getting a little bit more pepper. We're getting a little bit more allspice. I'm getting a real interesting bouquet of flavors out of this smoke. And you know, I just, again, look at that ash, man. This thing is just burning fantastic. So we'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Hang on. Alright guys, and we're back real quick here. I just wanted to show you this ash again as I continue to smoke it. I'm getting a lot of hay out of this smoke now. We're getting towards the end of the second third of the cigar, and this ash is just holding strong, but I feel like it's getting ready to drop. So I just wanted to show you this little bit here, and again, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're getting into the final third of this cigar, the Heritage 1492 Nicaraguan blend. Again, this is a Habano Dominican wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and filler. This is a really great cigar. Getting into the final third, it's really mellowing out. The flavors are all kind of coming together towards the end. You're getting a little bit of that pepper still, but it's really more strong on the earthy hay feel, or flavor as it were. And really just great construction all the way to the end. You can see I lost the ash shortly after I ended that last segment. But again, you know, it's really holding strong ever since then. The ash is a nice white color with gray and black flecks in it. It's really just an impressive smoke, and as you can see, the draw is just fantastic on this cigar. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's a fantastic stick. So again, you're going to have a little bit of trouble finding one of these, so the best thing you can do, go to your local tobacconist and let them know that you're interested in trying them out, and that they can contact us at boxpressradio.com. They can get a hold of us. You're going to be able to find us on Facebook, Twitter, all over the internet. Just Google Box Press Radio and look for Euphoria and Heritage 1492. If you don't see it, again, ask for it, guys. Have a great week.